Hello and welcome to this week's edition of Bacon Battalion and the Cursed Bones. In last week's episode, our valiant heroes, well, three of them anyway, were inside, breaks upon rocks and devours it, and then the bard cast thunder inside the water elemental, causing the whole thing to collapse. However, they did manage to also destroy...
Killian used his magic sword.
Which caused the thing to collapse. I asked the water elemental if he was okay with thunder.
I sit corrected. You're quite right.
My
Killian
really
using
awesome
his-
elven magical sword that's
So-
like one of 12 in the world.
So suffice to say, we all agree it is Killian's fault.
Yes.
So Killian
that's reasonable.
caused the water elemental to collapse back into the ocean, dragging all three of them with them. They did, however, manage to defeat the Lady of Felldeep, or at least so it seems. On top of the cliff is Colasa and Damdaster, the drow special operative, by the sounds of things, looking for a mysterious box. And that's where we pick up. So, the three of you, I need a swim check, which is acrobatics or athletics.
It's athletics, I think.
Athletics. Athletics.
15.
Fine.
40.
Fine.
14.
Fine. As breaks upon rocks and devours them, crashes into the water and spills around. You lot are thrown about. You're picked up by the surf immediately. But where he was fairly close to the cliff. So when you put your feet down, you feel beach. And you can start wading towards the surface. The goblins are already throwing out their seaweed ropes towards you. They're jumping up and down, shouting with excitement and with enthusiasm.
As I'm wading through everything, whenever I see like freaking gold coins, I'm gonna pick them up. Like that shit. There, we want a mound of gold. I didn't get any. I'm like,
Give me a perception check.
Perception. Please let me find some. Perception plus 5. Ooh, 20.
20.
Yeah.
Wow. You managed to pick up 19 crowns.
Whoop whoop.
I'm going to look if the lady is, like, if any bit of hers anywhere.
Okay.
Yeah, I probably don't see shit. 8.
Nope.
Seems, and then I'm going to wade towards the beach.
Okay.
I still have the phylactery and Killian's cleaver.
Mm-hmm.
I am just gonna get it to the nearest hard surface
Right.
and start bashing on it until it completely breaks.
Okay. You run up onto the beach, you put it on a rock, you just start smashing at it. The two of you realize that in the water there is this black slick that's starting to coalesce and is moving towards where Barrador is. But as you bring down the hilt of the cleaver once more onto this thing, it actually shatters and it releases this purple haze which dissipates. And that black slime suddenly starts breaking up and looks like oil on top of the water, and eventually it just vanishes completely.
Well done, Barrador.
Colasa,
I never get
give
a
me
well
an
done.
investigate check, please.
Investigation and roll 2d20 and take the lowest.
Oh, yeah.
Which in this case is a 1.
Okay, give me a dexterity saving throw, please.
Do I have to still roll 2? For dex.
Yes.
You're a frenzied state. You angrily searching. You
You're
angrily kicking rocks.
Rage looting.
4.
Rage looting badly. Rah.
You take 7 damage.
What?
You furiously looking. You kick a rock, and the whole floor gives way as you fall 20 foot down into this chamber.
Holy crap. There's a lot of falling in this game.
Your head, you're
Dungeons
lying there,
and falling.
Dungeons and falling.
and from the lip of this collapse, Damdaster appears. Are you alright?
Fine!
Okay.
Been a paddle.
Do you think the box is down there?
I find a stone or something and fling it at him.
Make your attack roll.
Yes!
This is the Colossi I enjoy.
Kill the drow!
genius! A cave-in! I would have never thought it, Your Majesty!
Gowan believes in you, Colossum.
Wait, I have to roll 2.
No, you don't,
No.
because
So that is 24?
well, she rolled 19.
But doesn't she have to roll 2?
No.
No, because
an
it's only
attack.
for
She's
ability
friendly.
checks.
Okay, roll a d4 and add all your bonuses.
Oh
What if
I
she falls
do-
down
I
there?
do-
That's a
want to
D6, babe.
D4, tiny one.
The triangle. You're like, I'm sorry. I'm just across right now.
I feel like I need to get my treasure chest out.
2 plus strength?
Yeah.
So 5.
Plus the +4 for being frenzy.
No, she's out of frenzy. That's why she's
Oh, you're out of
exhausted.
frenzy. Oh,
Yeah.
okay, so 7 damage.
Yeah.
He's coming down.
His eyes cross slightly.
That's what you get.
His hand slips out from in front of him. And he slides over the edge of the earth. And comes and lands with a crack next to you.
Did I kill him?
God, if we killed all the drow.
He's not moving.
Yes! All 3 of them! You're my hero! You killed all 3 of them, and this one looks like an accident!
You know what's gonna happen now, right? There's gonna be a freaking drow kill squad that's gonna come after us.
I cannot wait for you to meet my father. Well, properly, not like last time. I will tell him what a great warrior you are.
Shut up!
We're gonna call you Drow Slayer.
Damn Dexter.
I feel only about 5 hit points.
Is he dead?
He fell very badly.
I don't know why it was weird.
This is going very
Do
bad.
you have any healing potions on you?
Give me a luck check.
Are you okay? Are you?
I'm watching.
Luck.
It's your level plus your d20.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
9.
9.
Knives, little vials of things that have contained black liquid. There's one more of those green vials. That's about it.
I don't mean to kill him.
This is with great power comes great responsibility.
I was just angry, you stupid drow.
Decimator of the Drow.
You're like, you stupid drow. That's so insulting the dead.
Right, so back to the 3 of you. The beach is relatively quiet, apart from the waves.
I'm like, everybody okay? Everybody okay?
No, everybody's not okay. I'm gonna sit down
We need to.
and take a nap.
Okay, no, first, we need to go upstairs, see what is happening.
Yeah, we're still
And
No.
we must bring proof of the lady, because we were supposed to give her to mermen and goblins and barbarian
Kalasa
guy.
could still be in trouble.
She could. We must go.
I'm gonna go have a nap.
No, Bardo.
Okay, I'm gonna take my cleaver back because I'm probably gonna need it.
Okay, I'm gonna
Fine.
head up. I'm gonna.
We've set up a base
Sword.
camp for you, sir.
Says one
I'm
of the
gonna
goblins.
go have a nap.
No. No, you
I
have.
need a nap.
Okay, you bring the thing that proves we had Lady of.
Sure,
I'm
pick
already,
up
like,
some pieces before
running,
you get
walking,
going.
running
up
I'm
to time.
gonna go have a nap.
Help her.
Okay, then I'm gonna start running upwards and
See you just now, Barador. Enjoy your nap.
feel better. And then I'm like, wait for me, and I run off to kill him.
We've set up a camp for you in the cave, sir.
Did one of them actually pick up some pieces of the phylactery?
I said you must.
Hey, you were handling
You
the
said
phylactery.
you must.
I'll pick up 1 or 2 of the pieces that are left, put it in my bag, and then follow the goblins to.
They're skipping.
Yeah.
They're happy.
Mm. Mm.
They also ran out of Killer Root beer.
Maybe that's for the pet.
Probably is why they're so pompous mentors. The room is now very, very quiet.
So you killed undead children. You killed everybody that's in the party with us, aside from us. And I'm the one that gets shit all the time.
Drow Dominator. Now. We'll have the royal scribes come up with something.
Right. So I pick up the duster.
You realize that it was obviously his spine that broke, because when you pick him up, half of him hangs over like a Salvador Dali watch.
Wow. You guys are all laughing. I actually feel quite sad.
This is how a guy gets rid of NPCs when he's done with them.
It was 3 failed rolls.
She did make the attack.
And I didn't
And I
throw
was
any
like,
rocks.
it's just probably gonna be like, 2 damage.
Hey, dogs, shush. The goblins are excited.
Okay, I put it back down because I look around. Obviously,
The room hasn't been accessed in a very long time because there's a thick carpet of dust everywhere. And stacked up against one corner against a door, you can see there's quite a lot of boxes and crates, but that would prevent anyone from leaving the room. Further around, you realize you can see there's a skeleton that's lying against a chair, and there's a small workbench, and on that workbench there is a square box covered in dust.
I've probably found his fucking box that he was fucking looking for, and I fucking killed him.
Found your stupid box, man. Why are you dead?
I go look at the little box that's on the table.
Alright, you pick up the box, it's got lots of dust on it, you dust it off. Do you speak Drow?
No.
Okay. He doesn't either. The box appears to be, well, this looks like some kind of romantic box. And you can see carvings of a young maiden with long flowing hair and a man with very pointed ears. And they're doing various things on the different sides of the box.
Can the box be opened, or is it locked?
Well, give me an investigate check.
Disadvantage.
With disadvantage until you rest.
Be
9.
9.
No, 8.
No, 8.
Yeah.
There's something inside it
I just don't know how to open it.
that you don't know how to open it.
Okay, I'll put it in my bag.
Okay.
Obviously, I will look around at the other things.
Well, there's the skeleton on the floor. The robes that the skeleton is wearing are very dark tones, dark purples, dark greens, but ancient. And when you sort of touch them, they crumble.
Okay.
They're that old, moth-eaten. The crates piled up against the door were definitely piled up from this side, obviously. And the door was someone did try and open the door once, because it's still slightly ajar, but obviously they couldn't move all the crates and things, and so it seems to have been left.
So he locked himself in here to die.
That would be the sum of it.
A lord of some kind. Well, fancy clothes with a kinky box.
That definitely screams
They
Lord to
could have
me.
been doing stuff like horse riding, not doing things on each side of the box.
They make it the beast with 2 backs.
Are you going to search the room thoroughly though?
Yes.
Alright, so you start looking around and that kind of thing. The two of you are making your way along the beach.
I'm gonna run,
Run.
so
You're
I run
running
faster
along the
than
beach.
him.
So do you?
Yeah, I do.
Yeah.
Let's dice.
Okay, sorry.
She
Just
will
for those
win.
who don't know, in South Africa, let's dice is a very common way to say let's have a race. But yeah, let's dice, and I run.
All right. So
When
whilst
she
you
said
two are
common
busy-
there, she meant low class.
So whilst you two are skipping along the beach, in the distance on the horizon, to the south, you see 3 red sails that you've seen before. It's the goblin ships.
Okay.
To the east, you see about 10 square sails, all with a giant mammoth and lion head on them.
The Vikings,
The barbarians.
warrior guys. Are they going to war right now?
They're all sailing towards the island right now.
I'm like, okay, we need to find Colossa and everyone right now. And I run faster, so.
All right, so you're busy running around that side. The island, the castle was built on top of the cliff, and the rest of it's sort of built like a wedge. So you're making your way around. Eventually, you get back to that shanty town. People in the shanty town are all standing in the streets. They don't even notice you, looking up at where there once was tower, and at bits of wall that are slowly crumbling and falling down and sliding towards the town. They're generally concerned.
Sliding towards the town.
Yeah, because it's on top of a hill. So as the literally as you're coming around the corner, you see that because the main tower was removed, all those walls and things have lost one of their main braces. But time seems to be catching up with the structure as well, and so the archway collapses, and then the 2 walls fall down, and they're starting to roll very slowly towards the town. They're not going to damage the town; it's too far. But as they collapse, they slide slightly.
Oh, okay. But they're not like it's not like an avalanche coming towards town.
No, no, no.
Okay.
Oh, okay, cool. I just move past people. Excuse me, coming through, and I head back up towards.
Yeah, I'm gonna keep running, and I'm gonna be like, don't get squashed by an ox, and run past.
Hey, Nalisa, you survived! Hey, what
Ah.
are you doing?
Shh! I'm running, saving my friends.
Okay.
I'm in my breath. I'm like, I hate that guy.
You get back to the cave, and the goblins have set up a little campfire, and they put some seaweed down, and they point you towards the bed.
I'm just gonna go sit in the corner and have my meditation
Right.
because fuck all this. Don't know how we made it out of there alive. We seem to have. So now
I
Now
feel
is
like
rest.
I was
thunderbolts
rest.
and lightning, very, very frightening me. Killian.
Exactly like that.
That's exactly.
Okay,
what-
so you start resting. The goblins take up sentry duty for about 5 seconds. Then they get bored.
That's fine.
What's your investigate check for the whole room, please?
Rolling toward. Come on.
Nice.
So it'd be 15.
15. Okay. You're walking around the room, and you're still very tired after having raged, and the rest of the room seems fairly empty. This was a workshop. There's some shelves and various little gem cutting tools, but none of it seems particularly valuable. Most of it seems very rusted. But as you walk across the center of the room, you realize that your footfalls made a different sound. So you turned around and cleared away the dust, and inset right into the base of this room is a perfectly circular metal hatch with inscriptions all around the edges. What is that?
Can I open it? Can it be open? Like, is there?
Well, you look at it and you press down on a circular piece in the middle, and the whole hatch opens up. Give me a willpower saving throw, please.
Willpower. Which one's willpower?
Wisdom.
Wisdom.
Wisdom. Sorry.
15.
You manage to stop yourself from tumbling down, because as you open it up, this gush of cold, fresh air bursts into the room, causing the dust all to fly up around you. And it is a drop that just disappears straight down with a little rung ladder running down.
Spit!
What?
So we can see how far down it goes.
And you wait.
I'm counting.
You don't hear a drop.
Okay, either you didn't spit very well, or it's very deep.
I'm not spitting again.
What if this is a portal to the Drow world? You could drop that flask of green flame down there and kill more.
No, we're not gonna do that.
But why would there be a Drow portal leading directly into Felldeep?
I don't know. Okay, I'm not gonna go down. I'm gonna move. Can I move some of those crates and stuff that are blocking the door?
Sure. You start moving those out of the way.
Yeah.
Okay. You two are heading up the hill, and the castle sort of finished collapsing, if you like. The townsfolk are now starting to move up with you because you've set the trend of heading up towards the town.
Okay.
Behind you, you're hearing this loud horn blast. Very much like a...
It's a great sound effect.
Looking out behind you in the west, there is this bubbling, roiling mass of water.
So like everyone we've ever dealt with is coming. Oh fuck.
They're coming to be like, you guys fucked up.
You make it to where the old main gate was. That's now fallen over and crumbled through, so it's easy enough to sort of climb over. You see Munga Story's body lying next to a decapitated slave body.
What? I see that as well.
Mhm.
Ah, run over.
I shout out loud, Kalasa! And then I run towards Manga Story as well.
Okay, in the distance,
And I'm gonna check
you
her.
hear someone shouting.
Kalasa!
So way up above you, you hear this. Closer.
So-
You get over to Munga Story. She appears to have a large bone sticking out of her chest.
Okay, I don't have heal, but I'm going to try and see if she's got anything.
Sure.
Healing potions, whatever, anything in there.
I'm gonna push him away and let me do it. And then I'm gonna check her and see if I can heal her.
Give me a healing check.
And I'm gonna hold Vistasios' ring. 20.
She's dead. The only way she's coming back is if you take her to some kind of priest, possibly a priest of Ner, who look after the life, death, rebirth cycle, and get them to perform some high-level rituals.
I don't think we can afford it anyway. But I'm just gonna like
This
sit
is-
there, kind of holding her, and being like,
Okay.
I'm gonna pull out the thing out of her chest and try and staunch like the blood I can, kind of. Thing. Very bemused.
Sorry, the priest of Ner, it would be necromancy, right?
Not necessarily.
Not necessarily. Are they
Could be
common?
life. Priests of Ner, yes.
Okay.
But they are... What god do you worship?
Carter, so the two...
That's from the Del Shah. Priests
Yeah.
of Ner are from the Quatrain, which is a different faith.
Okay, but
So that would be in violation of your god.
yes.
She's really pissed at you.
You could go to Shasa, who is the queen mother of the Del Shah, and entreat her to restore life.
That would be going to
The
one.
priest of Shasa.
Going to that.
Mm.
Okay. Killian? I'm very sorry to tell you this, but it seems... Don't smile. I'm trying to be serious. You're a vegan dude.
I'm not gonna help it.
Um,
Gonna help it. It's really.
It appears Manga Story did not survive the battle, and there's nothing I can do. What we can do is possibly take her to a priest of my faith and entreat them to restore her. But if it's necromancy, then I will not allow that. I'm very sorry for your loss.
Where's everybody else? Where's Colossus? Where's everybody?
I thought we would take a moment to mourn my good story.
We might still save others. Just give me a minute. Find Colossus. Just leave me for a minute.
Okay. We get up. Colossus, you better answer me now.
I shout up from below. Lisa!
I start running towards that. Where are you?
Be careful! There's a hole!
I start slowing
On
down.
the edge.
I
of
slow
this
down.
Collapse. Looking down, you see Damdaster lying in a puddle of bones and body, and standing next to him is Kalasa,
Okay.
looking tired.
I'm gonna drop my rope down. For you, I will drop the rope. I start taking out my rope and preparing the thing. Preparing a way for her to come up.
All right.
I'm
Okay.
like, is Tandaster okay?
No.
Okay, what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop the rope. You need to put Tandaster on this rope, okay? And then we will get you. Kill
Your minute is up!
And then I'm prepping my rope.
Get
All
into
right.
Too
You're
tired.
prepping your rope. That's fine.
I hate cats.
so much. I take my cloak, and I pretty much just cover Manga's story and stuff.
All right.
Okay.
Put all of her belongings that next to her, but I cover it all in my cloak, whatever. And then head over. I'm like, what's going on?
Help me lift them.
Holy shit, what happened?
No time. I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan. And then I'm gonna pull the rope.
How are you tying Damdaster to the rope?
I think it would be best will you be able to hold me up while I hold the blaster? Or must I don't know how to attach him.
we will pull you both up. Okay, Killian, we will pull them both up.
They're pretty heavy. I'm going to
I'm
go
going
and tie
to
the
cos-
rope to something.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm gonna cast enhance ability on you.
All right. So your strength goes up.
Yeah,
How much?
I will find out now.
No, just advantage on
Oh,
checks.
advantage. Sorry. Yes. Sorry. Yes. Third ed, you got bonuses. Now it's just advantage.
Yeah.
All right. Give me an advantage.
And
strength
your
check.
carrying capacity doubles.
Well, there we go. That's
Awesome.
certainly cool.
Okay, cool. So athletics, eh?
And then I'm gonna also have the help.
Yes, ma'am.
6.
Okay, so first I tie it somewhere so we don't lose
Yeah.
any slack or whatever. 19?
19.
Yeah.
Slowly you get pulled up. You're holding Damdaster almost like a cloth because he can drape over you quite nicely.
Okay.
I wish there was a device that would allow us to take an image. We should get an artist. He can paint this moment. You triumphant with the dead drow of your arm.
Guy?
Yes.
I'm going to when I realize I'm not actually helping pull the rope, I'm going to start. I'm gonna pray to my gods, and I'm gonna be like, Kala, I'm going to find out what this ring does. Of the drow, I'm going to find out. I'm going to cast whatever it does on the Damdaster, on the dead drow, and then we will find out the secrets of this ring, and hopefully something good will happen.
Roll percentile.
47.
Okay. You hear the wind, the sound of trumpets in the distance, and the rope as it's being pulled over flagstones.
Mm-hmm.
You're sleeping.
He's like, I'm so content right now.
Yes.
Pretty sure it was the right choice, too.
Pretty sure it was the right choice, yes. Except you are awoken
Okay.
gingerly by a
Right.
slightly clammy wet hand that smells vaguely of fish anus.
That's very
That's
descriptive.
very specific. Also, how would you know what fish anus smells like?
Well, because you've been around goblins.
As their chef, you should know.
It is
Juice
Clummy, the goblin.
I'm sorry to wake you, sir, but we thought it was important. There's a lot of people who are currently asking to see everybody, and we thought since you're the leader, you should be the one to see them all.
We are a party of leaders, clearly.
It depends who you ask,
Who you
apparently.
What people?
So, our king is here, and then there's the barbarian, main man, and then there's some fish dude.
Where are the others? The others, the Galasa and Nelisa and Gillian.
We were guarding the cave. We didn't go look for them.
Okay. And
Only the three are.
where are all these other people?
Oh, they're on the battlefield.
On the battlefield. Which battlefield?
The one they're busy making.
The one they're busy making.
Mm-hmm.
How long have I been able to rest at this point?
About an hour.
About an hour. Okay.
You've had a short rest, basically.
Right, so I'm gonna recover 5 hit points.
Woohoo! Yay!
And then I'm gonna go see relatively stealthily what the fuck is going on.
There's also a dude on a horse, but he doesn't have an army with him, so I didn't count him in there.
Where's he?
Also on the battlefield.
It's the
In the
sneaky
middle?
elf.
It's the guy with his talking horse.
Can you get me to him? Can we get to him without all
Stealthily?
the others seeing us?
Yes! Yes!
You,
They go bouncing
to
off.
confirm, you want to, on a battlefield of people who are probably all our enemies, you want to go to the one you stole from.
Yes.
And he was like, are you wearing my cloak? And you're like, no.
Absolutely.
No.
Okay, just confirming.
Purple cloaks are in this year.
Everyone has purple
Everyone's
magical
got one,
cloaks.
bro. Anybody that's anybody has got a purple cloak.
All the cool elves are wearing them.
That is absolutely where I'm going.
All right, the three of you. Eventually, Kalasa comes over the edge
Okay.
with Damdaster. You, yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna. Okay, I'm going to. Okay, I'm going to
That's
try
just
something.
body makes uncomfortable sounding bone crunchy
Sucking.
noises.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm going to try something. I think it's only fair since Vestestios, Megastory, and Denduster have given up their lives for us that I should try this. Now the question is, who do you want me to try it on? I think this ring has definitely got healing magic. And maybe if I sing a song of restoration at the same time, something happens. But I'm pretty sure it's only got... It's very small ring. So,
Yeah, listen.
who do you want me to try on?
I don't know what this ring does, so I'm just gonna go stand over there, just in case it does blow up. Or
I'm
something.
asking you, do you want me to try on Mangastory or on Dandaster Killian?
We're not gonna experiment on next story. I can't be part of this conversation right now. Then I'm gonna turn around and walk away.
But
I'm glad you're okay, Kalasa. I'm glad you're
Isn't
okay.
she your slave? You should order her not to save the drow. You cannot be Kalasa Drow Slayer if you bring them back.
how do you know that it's not going to be necromancy if you use it on any of the drow?
I don't know. I'm going to hope for best. If they feel necromantic when I wake them up, then I'm going to have to ask you to help me kill them.
No.
She's crazy.
So, okay, so
She wants
I
to be
kneel-
the best
I
so
kneel
she can
down
kill
next to with Bendaster.
I just feel Vestasios would want me to try.
I killed Bendaster! I threw a rock at him! Because he made me angry! And it hit him! And then he slipped and he fell
Okay,
and he died!
shh,
This,
Why are you
this,
crying? You should be celebrating your triumph.
Okay.
this is totally like those flippin' procedural movies. You put like a little bit of pressure, and the person just confesses everything.
Okay,
I
Kalasa.
have failed as warrior, as a leader.
Okay, no, Kalasa, you have not
I
failed.
killed a team member.
You have not failed. This is
Dishonor my family.
Okay, look, we have all made some very tough choices on this island. I think what we all need to do is try and make up for those choices. And I think I'm gonna try
for
them.
you, the bastard.
Okay, no, we don't want anyone to give their lives. Okay, just give me the duster, and I'm going to take him carefully, and I'm gonna activate the ring in how I think it activates, and I'm gonna sing a song of rest at the same time.
A song of rest.
Yeah, so it's I can use soothing music or oration to help revitalize my wounded allies during a short rest. If anyone hears my things, you guys regain hit points.
Okay.
By spending 1 or more hit dice. Regains an extra 1d6 hit points.
Okay. Give me an arcana. We have arcana, huh? Yes. An
Yes.
arcana check.
Okay. And I'm going to use my inspiration for this as well. Good thing, because I rolled a 1. So, that would be 13. I got.
13. Well, you remember Vestastius waving it in a certain pattern, and you try and emulate that. How many hit points do people get back?
Okay, sorry, this is my first time using this.
Are they during a
Regain hit
Are they doing a
points.
short rest?
They have to.
Yeah, so you get 1 or more hit dice.
Yeah, they choose. She
Yeah.
just gets them an extra 1d6.
Yeah.
Oh, nice. Okay. All right. So you both can get hit dice back.
Whoa.
Okay, so you get.
you're
Do I roll their 1d6 or do they
No,
roll
we
it?
don't.
Okay. So
you
I
have
got
4d12 that you can
2.
spend.
So I'm gonna use my last normal
you
hit
can roll
dice,
up
and I'm
to
gonna get the
4
extra one
d12
d6.
and get that many hit
I'm
points
getting
back.
8.
40
Up to. Yeah.
Oh, double 1.
Double one.
Sorry.
Maybe
You know
just
why?
not
It's 'cause I'm
two,
far-
when you
quite
do
far
it
away.
So it's just on
and-
the outskirts.
Okay.
And I'm like barely listening, so it doesn't
And
really
then-
affect me
That's
that much.
I got
No.
my ticket for the long
Oh.
way down. 2 hours skip all the way. And I sure
12 or
would
6.
like some
No,
sweet
9.
company.
And you
And
get a
you're
d6 as
leaving
well.
tomorrow, what do you say?
Need to see the calculations finishing.
So,
When you're gone,
24.
when you're
So you go
gone.
back
How
up
many
to
hit points are you
38.
still short? From your total.
16?
How many are you still short?
19.
How many hit points do you have left?
No, I'm short 4.
No, how many do you have left? What are
17.
you currently on? 17. Okay. As you are singing your song, you feel, as you've never felt before, a draw from yourself towards both of them. How many hit points are you going to lose from yourself to feed to them?
Can I feel that it's going specifically
That's
to
what you
them?
can feel. Yep.
Can I refocus that to?
Nope.
Because we're the only 2 living ones around you.
Okay, can I not let anything draw?
Give me a willpower saving throw.
That would be wisdom.
okay, so
Yeah, wisdom
it's
saving.
24 plus.
Yeah, so you're
9.
on 38.
9. Okay, you
Yes, 'cause
two
we
both
swapping
get
this.
5 each. You lose 10 hit points.
5 each.
Over and above what you rolled.
Okay, so you're on 43.
43.
I lose 10.
Mhm.
Sorry, then I'm on 7. We're gonna miss you if you're gone.
And you feel your energy flowing into them.
Ah, so that's how the ring works.
Fly away, miss you everywhere.
You can give your life force to other people. That's cool.
When you're gone.
If you had hit points to spare.
Guys, can I? I'm okay.
Okay, sorry, you're in the mic. Okay, go. Sorry.
But yes, yeah, the
You
least useful person.
are going around the edge of the island, and the 3 goblins come running up to you with, well, it looks like one of those tentacle creatures, but it's dried in the sun, and they've strapped bits of wood and leaves to it. And basically, they run up next to you, and they form a line, and they hold it next to you, so it creates a screen. And then they run next to you as you're walking.
The element of stealth is always about making your enemy look elsewhere. Shh. Remember, you don't understand. Shh.
Where is this guy?
So you round the edge, and you see the little village right on the tip of the island. And in between the village and the keep up on the hill, there is a collection of barbarians. There is a collection of goblins that have come through the town. And right on the water's edge, there is a collection of merfolk. And right in the middle of the field, on a horse, seemingly uninterested in everybody because he's reading notes or something, is Bravik from the Fort Brast, sitting on his horse. It appears to be a standoff.
Okay. You guys go join the goblins with your tentacles. Create a diversion.
Yes!
Okay.
We've been waiting for this!
Okay, so you guys just create a diversion along the edge of the battlefield
Yes.
without encountering any of the other forces. Okay?
Yes.
You take this.
And I'll see you later.
Okay,
Go on.
do we do it now?
Yes, go now.
Okay! Alright, light her up, boys!
They set the whole thing on fire. So it's burning. And then they start running, screaming with this thing in a zigzag line, sort of across
Right.
the
Best
field.
stuff version.
Towards the goblins.
Yeah.
Okay. Right. I'm going to sort of look at this.
The guy on
And
the
then
horse
start-
briefly looks up, watches it running, and goes back to reading his note.
And then I'm going to walk towards Bravik.
Sneakily or just...
No, I was going to walk.
Okay. You start walking. You see breaking out of the barbarian line. No, they're not breaking out of the barbarian line. They're watching this little flaming thing because you realize now one of the goblins is now on fire and has broken away and is busy running towards the shoreline, toward the merfolk.
You sent us a sign of war. Don't you know burning goblins are the typical sign of war?
The goblins are all clumping tighter together as this flaming wall comes towards them. And the merfolk are all sort of retreating back into the water as this fiery goblin runs towards them because they're not entirely sure what's going on. You arrive. He looks down.
So, we killed her.
Yep.
Hmm.
Then the man looks down. Shh. Yes, you did.
Yes. So what now?
I don't know. I'm not entirely sure what you've done. It's very seldom that we manage to get goblins, barbarians, and the merfolk all in the same space at the same time. Although setting them on fire might not necessarily be the greatest diplomatic process to begin.
No, that was just goblin setting themselves on fire.
I see.
Yeah. So we promised the barbarians we would
Yes.
kill the lady
Yes?
because one of her minions tried to abduct the lord, whatever his face was.
His wife?
His
yes.
wife, yeah. Right,
Lord Elgin takes his oaths quite seriously.
sure. Then we got kidnapped by goblins.
Rescued from their ship, from what I hear.
Sure, whatever. And they made a deal with merfolk to have us kill the lady.
I believe
So-
that's not entirely correct.
Sure, there might have been something else going on, but
Yes.
that was the core of it.
Okay.
Maybe they wanted her alive. Wasn't going to happen. So yeah, that's why they're all here.
Yes. I believe there was also a deal with the king of the merfolk himself. Was there not?
For her to be alive, I think, yeah.
Yes. Which didn't really have much to do with the goblins.
No, but the goblins deal also didn't have all that much to do with the lady. The
That's
goblins
right.
deal just they had to do with other stuff. But I think at this point they're going to have to sort that out themselves. I don't think there's much we can do to help them.
So what's your exit strategy? Have you got a ship round the back of the island that we can get on and hightail out of here?
No?
We don't think that's
Why
our
would we
head.
have that?
So how are you planning on getting off this island?
Oh, probably with the barbarian. That seems safest.
He looks over at the merfolk and at the goblins. So then your advice would basically be to run.
Sure.
All right, says the voice from next to you. He turns. Well, are you going to get up? He offers you a hand.
Sure. Get up onto the horse
He
behind
sends
him.
you up onto the horse, and you start charging off the field. The three of you hear this almighty thunderous blast from down the hill, followed by a raucous clanging, banging kind of sound, and then a deep, bellowing sea blast. That's my dad! And that's war trumpets. Why would there be war trumpets?
I don't know.
The blast, the first blast, you recognize as being the barbarian call to war.
Oh.
And we'll see you all next week.
I'm still singing. I'm gonna save these people. I need to go wee.
I think